Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a book review of Slender Man. Alright, here is the cover without the plastic thingy. I got it from a thrift store and I got it secondhand and it already had the plastic cover thingy on it, which is amazing, by the way. But look at the cover, and I don't know if you can tell, but the tentacles are kind of shiny. Amazing. That's not what you're here for. Slender Man is a collection of diary excerpts, text messages, chat room conversations. Let me see, there are detective interview transcriptions, there are articles, basically a bunch of written pieces that put together, you follow the story and it kind of shows you the story. And they're not all chronological, they're kind of laid out specifically, so you kind of discover things at a certain pace, which is very interesting. This takes place in New York, specifically right next to Central Park. So Matt is a high schooler, and at the beginning of the book, he finds out that one of his friends goes missing. And very quickly, he finds out about Slender Man and puts two and two together and kind of discovers that his friend was kidnapped by Slender Man. And it's very interesting how you kind of delve with him into Slenderman's world on the internet and internet forums, and how it became an urban legend. And it's also where Slenderman was born, right? Because Slenderman originated from Reddit, I believe. I don't know if it was Reddit or some other website, but he was basically born on the internet. So in doing so, you also have this kind of mini detective investigation, essentially, between what he's finding personally, what the actual detectives are looking for, what his schoolmates are talking about. And it's interesting because the more the story goes, the more the lines between reality and um, what Slender Man makes him see are kind of blurred. And I think the way that Lauren Bailey chose to present the different excerpts of information to us as a reader was very well done. Like, there were moments in the beginning where I was a little bit confused as to why we were kind of going back and forth. There is specifically one detective interview transcription that we follow that's much longer than the other ones, specifically Jamie Reynolds, who is Matt's best friend, right? And his interview takes place at the very end of the book, like end of April or something, but you get excerpts of it, right? Like, it's broken into many little pieces, and you kind of read more and more of it as the story goes, but it's broken into little pieces. I did not understand why the author chose to do that in the beginning. I was like, why are we reading about something that takes place in like 3 months? I don't know. But it all makes sense at the end. To tell you the truth, I don't have any major gripes with this book. If anything, I would have like little details to throw in at like some things that I would tell myself as I was reading the book, like, oh, I wouldn't do that, or like, oh, that was stupid, or like whatever. I don't really have anything major to say about this. It was really well written. It was an interesting format too, because I don't usually read books that are kind of pieces of information strung together, right? Like, it's usually just chapters. This was really fun. It was fun to read. There is also, okay, so there's also a movie adaptation called Slender Man, and I believe it came out in 2018. I'm not really sure. I'm sure the book came out first, but anyway. So that's kind of, by the way, okay, before I move on to the movie, for me, the book was an 8 out of 10. No specific reason. Like, I don't know. I can't think of any specific reason why I would grade it better, but I also can't think of any specific reason why I would grade it worse. Right? Like, I don't know. It was a good read. It was fun, lighthearted, easy to get through. Rate it. That's all I gotta say. Rate it. So, movie time. So, I also watched the movie, which is currently on Netflix, by the way, if you want to see it. Came out in 2018. Actually, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't know why. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. It was fine. Like, if really you saw everything on Netflix and you had nothing else to do, like, you could watch it. But I wouldn't specifically recommend it because it was just like there were a lot of wannabe scary moments. And at first, when the movie started, I thought it was kind of gonna not necessarily follow the book, but at least it's be inspired by Matt's friend's kidnapping. I think it's Lauren's kidnapping. Not really. It kind of starts like that, or it feels like it's going to start like that, but then it goes in a different direction. And yeah, it's just like, it's kind of a wannabe scary movie. I'm sorry. I was really sad though, because I love a good urban legend movie, but it was okay. It was just okay. The movie was like a 4 out of 10 for me. Anyway, so let me know your thoughts down below. Sorry if you like the movie. Like the video if you did, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.